Bottoms up. Lordy. What's going on, everybody? My name is John Serwin, and this is my kitchen. Welcome. Today, I'm going to show you how I made this. My go-to sauteed potatoes that are great for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Meal prep these up, keep them in the fridge, bring them out, heat them back up on a fry pan, and you got yourself a perfect potato side dish. I'll show you the techniques and how it's done coming up. Stay tuned. We're going to grab some red potatoes to prep up. We're going to dice these up into quarter-size pieces. We have these quartered up, or really it's half-inch cubes. That's really what we want to do. We're going to throw these all into just some cold water right now. Let them soak, and then we're going to change out the water before we parboil them. We're using red potatoes because red potatoes, they seem to have the best structure. Like, we're not mashing these. We're going to end up parboiling them and then frying them or sauteing them. Yukon Gold are great for mashing, in my opinion. Russets are a great, like, utility, can do everything. If we're going to go the optimal, we're going to go red potatoes for parboiling and sauteing. So we're going to let this sit for about 15 minutes, change out the water before we parboil. Over at our sink, our potatoes have now been soaking for about 15-20 minutes. Just going to pour off that water. Get all those little remnants off there. Fill it up with some clean cold water and move over to our stove. Over at our stovetop, I'm going to bring our potatoes to a little bit of a boil. Not like a crazy rolling boil, but to a boil. And we're going to let it sit for about 10-15 minutes. We'll test the potatoes and see when they are partially cooked. Just going to go in 2 big old pinches of salt. I was always told whenever you're doing potatoes or pasta, make it like you're cooking in the sea. All right, our potatoes have been boiling away for about a good 10 minutes. And remember, we don't want it to be fully cooked. Let me see if I can get a good... Oh yeah, we're meeting some resistance. Perfect. That's exactly where we want them. So maybe boil them for about 10 minutes on that light boil. We're going to strain these. There we go. Got them strained, and we are just going to let them sit here for a moment, because in the meantime, we're going to prep up and cook down some onions. We got 1 yellow onion. We're just going to dice into a medium dice. We are going to grab our largest non-stick. In here, I have some con-fide garlic that I just slow roast garlic in olive oil, and then I pack it back in olive oil. So this olive oil I will be using for the potatoes, a combination of this garlic olive oil and butter. We'll probably end up putting a few of those roasted pieces of garlic in there as well. Get our heat onto medium heat. Go in with a nice tablespoon of butter. Remember, we can always add more, but this is what we'll start with. Got that working. We're going to go in with our 1 onion that we have diced medium. Let this saute down for about a good 5 minutes. And as always, we will salt it up. Nice big pinch of some kosher salt. Get it all coated. Let that cook down for a good 5 minutes. All right, onions got a little bit of a jump start. We are going to go in with all of our potatoes. We're definitely going to be needing some more fat, but I found the best way to mix these around, if you have now since you're using non-stick, please use plastic or silicone. Do not use any metal, and do not scratch that up. What I like to do is just move it around like such, get it all coated in the fat. You're going to lose some, it's going to happen, you're not going to have confidence in it. Use 2 hands if you're not strong enough in the wrists, but just go ahead, get her all coated up in that fat. I'm sure, actually, I know, I'm going to go ahead and add some more of that garlic olive oil now. We're going to go in with 2 big 3-finger pinches of salt and some fresh cracked black pepper. Call it about 10 cracks. We'll always adjust later on too. But these will be some great roasted, sauteed, technically parboiled sauteed potatoes that are great for breakfast, great for dinner, great for lunch. They're just a great thing to have on hand. But go ahead and give us another toss. Potatoes have been going for about a good 10 minutes, constantly rotating them around like such. Oh yeah, they are looking good. We are going to turn these off. And actually, what I'm going to end up, let me give these a little, probably hot potato. Need a little bit of salt. Potatoes always benefit from more salt. And we are going to grab, this is obviously optional, but like I said, I'll have the link in the description. I'm going to throw in, these are like sweet, delicious, roasted pieces of garlic now. If you haven't had this before, please give them a shot. One of the simple pleasures in the world. Oh, it's a tiny bit sweet, like buttery. And it's a clove of garlic that's been roasted. It's phenomenal. Go ahead and mix these in. I'm going to turn this off, mix this all in. These are great potatoes to accompany any sort of meal, be it breakfast, lunch, or dinner. All right, and there you have it, folks. A nice, simple, fresh potato side dish that goes great as breakfast hash browns or a side with your salad or the side to your protein with dinner. It's literally breakfast, lunch, and dinner potatoes. Like I said, breakfast, you got yourself some Canadian bacon, some hash browns, some over easy eggs, banana. Lunch or dinner, a little chicken breast, some asparagus, and our parboiled and sauteed potatoes. It's simply red potatoes, par cooked, some sauteed onions, olive oil, butter, garlic, salt, pepper. What's there not to like? And that added bonus, that con-fide garlic. Like I said, I'll link it in the description or I'll show it up right here. And man, that stuff, whew, con-fide garlic, I would highly suggest doing that one. Nothing left to do but give it the old official taste test. So, bottoms up. Lordy, couldn't. I mean, we had this conversation the other day. I was on a golf trip with buddies, and we had this conversation, and none of us could really come up with it. Is there such a thing as a bad potato dish? Like, potatoes are the ultimate sides that are just, every single way I've had a potato, I have enjoyed it. Now, some I enjoy more than others, but there's never a potato dish that I've had where I'm like, ooh, no, I don't want potatoes. Like fries, tater tots, roasted potato, baked potato, double baked potato, mashed potato. I go on and on and on. Fondant potatoes, scalloped potatoes, dauphinoise potatoes. Maybe I should do a potato series. That's what it's coming down to now. But yeah, this is a simple little 2 techniques of parboiling and then frying it or sauteing it in some butter and garlic olive oil. It's super simple and tasty. It'll stay in the fridge and you can reheat it for, I mean, up to a week, I guess. I don't know. It never lasts that long in my house. So yeah, go ahead and give it a shot. Let me know what you think. I'm sure someone has made something like this before. Add some carrots in there too. Give it a nice little, throw in half sweet potatoes. You know, sky's the limit. Do whatever you want with this. Add in some thyme, rosemary, go crazy. But yeah, give it a shot. Let me know what you think. And let me know if you would use it as breakfast or more of a lunch or dinner side dish. But thanks for coming by, guys. Always appreciate it. And just remember, you're only making food out of ingredients until you sit down and share them with the ones you love. Then it's a meal. All right, guys, greatly appreciate it. Can't thank you enough. Let's keep this train a rolling and keep having fun. All right, till next time.